Yo, what is going on YouTube? Hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. Today we're going to talk about Netflix's next big anime. Recently they just dropped K-pop Demon Hunters, which is an amazing movie if you haven't seen it.
Oh, you got the patterns. Now you gotta die.
The only ones dying tonight are your...
Go check it out. It is now their #1 watched movie of all time, which is incredible. Honestly, the soundtrack alone, the music, phenomenal. Some of them hitting #1 on the billboards, which is insane, and kind of just goes to show how popular anime is getting, and also how Netflix is honestly kind of helping with that, for sure. It is absolutely insane, and you love to see it. But now Netflix is dropping a new anime. It is incredible, and you gotta watch it. It's coming out September 7th. They already kind of botched it. It is called the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Now, if you haven't heard about it, you're not gonna know how they botched it. Here's what happened. I've been seeing this anime since last year. I've been seeing so much hype about it, so much talk about it. It's a romance anime. And in the romance genre, word gets around quick. There's not an anime that pops out of nowhere and just hits. Like, if you know, you know. If it's half good, it is gonna be talked about. And an anime this good was hyped up. People were excited. People were just, they can't wait for it. Now, what ended up happening is that we all thought it was going to come out July 5th. We were all excited, 2 months ago. It was great. Netflix didn't do a great job telling people that was just a Japan release and that the worldwide release was going to be September 7th. So you can imagine everyone's disappointment when they logged in that Sunday and it wasn't there. But then you go on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and you see a bunch of clips. You're like, how are you guys watching this? It is not on my Netflix. And then you kind of realize, oh, that sucks. I gotta wait 2 more months. So they kind of botched that. You hate to see that, especially something this anticipated, this hyped up, and now, and then people spent the next several weeks watching, clips from episodes dropping that they don't have access to. The manga's popping off. People are talking about those chapters. It's a mess. But as someone who found a way, let me just tell you, it is an amazing anime. You guys are going to be so hyped, and you're going to love it when it drops, again, September 7th, this Sunday of the time of this recording. You got to go check it out. It is amazing. So what this anime is about is our male MC, Rentaro. The guy is the GOAT. I absolutely love this guy. He is the most down-to-earth dude you'll ever meet. You're going to love him as well. Now, he is kind of the trope where it's like he looks like a delinquent, right? He looks real scary, real mean, like a troublemaker. So, of course, people are scared of him. They, avoid him. They judge him. They get this idea of him. He's the total opposite. He is the most genuine dude, most down-to-earth guy, most pure. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Just so kind, you know what I mean? But because, everyone has this, judgment of him, this idea of him, they treat him like shit. And, of course, he gets to the point where he gives up. He's like, I can't anymore. I can't keep trying to, prove to people I'm a nice guy, and they just don't care, don't believe me, or don't even give me a chance. It's real messed up, and it's heartbreaking, and you have a lot of moments like that you kind of see from his childhood and even how he gets treated today. And it's like, it sucks, it's hard, but, that's the awesome thing about this anime. It's all about growth. It's so incredible. The character development and the depth with this anime is amazing. He goes to an all-boys school for delinquents. So it kind of matches. So pretty much he goes to an all-boys school. They're all kind of delinquents. They're kind of known to be stupid, troublemakers. It's a mess. And of course, right across the street, you have the polar opposite, an all-girls school. And now they are all very intelligent, very preppy, just better than everybody else. So naturally, between the two schools, there's a massive rivalry, which we learn about very early on, but we start to learn how deep that rivalry goes as the season progresses. It's not just with the students, it's with the teachers, and it goes way farther than it should, and becomes kind of a common trend throughout this story. So pretty much Rentaro's mom owns a cake shop, and by the way, you want to talk about best girl in this anime, it is his mother. She is the best, the coolest. You're going to absolutely love her. She is one of the best, female mother characters you're going to find in an anime. Not even looks, personality. Dude, she's so tough, so kind, so caring, and so badass. Such a cool character. Now, it brings in our female MC, Kokoroko. Now, Kokoroko, and again, I hope I'm not butchering any of these names, she is just one of the sweetest people ever. Again, just so kind, so caring. They're so meant for each other, man. They're just two amazing people. She loves cake. Stumbles upon this cake store, and she's a regular there, ends up bumping into him, and they kind of get talking. Now, he's really taken back that she doesn't care about his appearance. She's not scared of him, and she's just like, yo, what's up? How you doing? I've seen you here multiple times. And they end up kind of hitting it off. You kind of have the love story between them as the season kind of goes on. Obviously, it's a romance anime. What else is going to happen? But we end up seeing so much more throughout this season and throughout this journey, because we end up seeing kind of the rivalries between the schools. each of them have this friend group that both kind of interact. You have some tough moments, some good moments, some happy moments, some wholesome moments, and it's just all about character development, because a lot of these characters are dealing with certain things. They're dealing with certain judgments and appearances and stigmas and statuses that they have to like kind of work through. Again, Rentaro, people like think of him as this delinquent that is like a bad dude and a shitty person, but like he's not that, and he ends up working kind of like through that. Kokoroko has a friend who absolutely fucking hates herself, and she works on that, as you know what I mean. So it's just so much of like, okay, we have multiple romances going on, so the romance side of it is just peak. It is incredible, it is wholesome, it's amazing. You have the delinquent side of it where like hands are thrown. There is a little bit of fighting. It's kind of like Windbreaker, like the fighting anime. Sakura, same kind of deal with Rentaro, except Windbreaker deals with, we're going to focus like 99% on the fighting, 1% on the romance, whereas the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is 99% romance, 1% fighting. It's kind of swap, but it is so good. The side romances are amazing, the characters are amazing, the character development is amazing, the plot is amazing. It is a really, really, really good anime. And again, when a romance anime comes out and like it's amazing, people talk about it, people know about it, like it doesn't just have empty hype, it's not just overly hyped, it always delivers. This anime is going to be romance anime of the year. It is absolutely incredible. Again, Netflix botched its opening, kind of not really telling people, hey, September 7th, and also just not having it all come out at once, having a Japan only release kind of hurts, because again, you're going to get spoiled, you're going to get leaked, and some of us are not going to wait. So you know what, why don't you drop it all at once? I'm just saying. But I highly, highly, highly recommend this. I absolutely have been loving this anime. It has been absolutely incredible. I'm hyped up because if you haven't seen this channel before, we talk a ton about anime, the anime that's dropping now, that's about to drop, that past sleepers that people like haven't like paid attention to, where it's like, hey, like this anime absolutely slaps, no one talks about it, you should check it out. Manga and manhwa, we talk a ton about this kind of stuff. We drop an anime podcast every week. My buddy who I do that podcast with, he has not seen this, he's been waiting, he doesn't want to get spoiled, so I'm so excited for this global release so we can start talking about it on the pod, because honestly, it is so good. Like I said, it has so much going for it, it is so well rounded, it feels so good, the pacing is so good, you're gonna enjoy it. Like finding ways to watch it because it's not global, it's inconvenient, it's worth the inconvenience. So I cannot wait for it to be easily accessible for everybody so you all can enjoy it, because I swear you are going to love this, especially if you like romance anime. So if you know a friend who likes romance animes, tell them about it, right? Spread the word, they are going to love it, I promise. Check it out, I honestly think you're going to love it too. And like I said, if you haven't seen K-Pop Demon Hunters, it is a phenomenal movie. The music alone is amazing, check out both. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want more anime content, check out the channel. We drop a ton of it. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys are ready for September 7th. Finally, the global release, boys. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for. That is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Later, guys, and peace.